first of all, what is a soil pollution? So soil pollution refers to the contamination of soil with anomalous concentration of toxic substances in the soil. Now let's answer few questions. So first question is, what is meant by soil erosion? So it is a process in which the top fertile layer of soil is lost. So it is a process in which top fertile layer, which is fertile layer of the soil is lost. And due to soil erosion, the soil becomes less fertile. As the layer is lost, the soil becomes less fertile. And the top layer of soil is very light, which is easily carried away by wind and water. So because of the wind and water, the top fertile layer of the soil is lost, and due to this soil erosion happens. And the removal of topsoil by the natural forces is known as soil erosion. Now next is, what are reasons for depletion in soil fertility? Now what is depletion? It is a reduction in the size. Okay. Now soil fertility. So first of all, what is a soil fertility? It is a capacity of soil to supply essential nutrients to the plants. Okay. Now let's see the reasons for its depletion. That means reasons for depletion of soil fertilities are loss of topsoil by erosion and physical degradation of soil. Next, nutrient mining and soil pollution, decreases in organic matter content of soil, inefficient soil management, loss of nutrients through soil erosion, leaching. So these are the all reasons due to which the soil fertility is reduces or depleted. Now next is, out of the total land area of the soil, some is covered by ice, some is covered by desert, whereas some is occupied by mountains and hills, and very less area of land is available for human use. Soil is said to be polluted when there are changes in its physical, biological and chemical properties. So student, what are the physical properties of the soil? Physical properties means it is related to the color of the soil, texture, density and temperature also. Okay, so these are the physical properties of the soil. So due to this soil pollution, the physical properties are changes. And biological properties. Biological refers to the presence of organic matters in the soil, like organisms which are required for the fertility of the soil. And chemical properties refers to the organic and inorganic matter which is present in the soil. So due to the soil pollution, these physical, biological, chemical properties of the soil is changes. Okay, and its fertility, that means for soil fertility decreases due to either natural or man-made reason. That means the fertility of the soil is decreases either because of natural or man-made reasons. Now next is, we have effects of soil pollution. So soil fertility, first is soil fertility decreases due to mixing of salty acidic water from industry. That means from the industry, the acidic and salty material which is releases, and that is very harmful to the soil also. Okay, so acidic material mixed up with the soil and which decreases the soil fertility. Now next effect is, radioactive and other pollutants enter and pass through food chain like the soil, crop, water and human body. Radioactive pollutant means the pollutant, the material which is releases during the nuclear explosion or nuclear reaction. So due to these pollutant and mixed up with the soil and which is indirectly passed through the soil, crop, water and human body. That means this indirectly affecting the environment and human being also. Now next effect is, problem of water pollution increases due to soil pollution. Toxic substances leach into water. Similarly, diseases spread through various pathogens. Now pathogens means the bacteria or viruses that causes a disease. So when soil is polluted, then it is carried out with the water also, okay, and this causing water pollution, and hence indirectly we can say that soil pollution leads to the water pollution also. Now next is relationship of soil pollution with air and water pollution. Now, if wet waste is dumped at wrong places, instead of composting, pathogens grow upon it, which are then mixed with water, causing pollution. That means if the wet waste which is produced is not properly dumped, then the pathogens or bacteria and viruses are grow upon that wet waste material, and these pathogens are get mixed up with the soil and water, causing the water pollution also. Now in insecticides, chemical fertilizers, weedicides are used in agriculture. Now insecticides and chemical fertilizers are used to insecticides used to kill the insects on the crops, and chemical fertilizers means chemical fertilizers which increases the soil fertility, okay. But these are the chemicals. And weedicide, first of all, what is a weed? It is a small unwanted plants that grow along with the crop, okay. These are the little plants, and weedicides are the chemicals which are spray to kill that unwanted weeds plants, okay. So due to this, insecticides, chemical fertilizers and weedicides which causes soil pollution, excessively sprayed insecticides and weedicides are mixed with air and causing air pollution also. Similarly, excessive use of chemical fertilizers causes water pollution. So, soil pollution occurs due to mixing of human waste, birds and animals waste. This releases various stinking gases causing air pollution, and same waste may cause water pollution if it mixed with the water. So student, after looking at these examples, we can see that the water pollution, air pollution and soil pollution are interrelated with each other. That means these three types of pollution are connected with each other. Various laws and rules are in force in relation to biomedical waste, harmful effluents, solid waste and sound pollution. Government's statutory bodies like Maharashtra Pollution Control Board and Central Pollution Control Board supervise about whether the industries, industrial areas, local government, governing bodies like municipalities, district councils, panchayat samiti, gram panchayat, etc., and follow the laws about pollution control. Now that's it. Now with this we end this lesson, and next lesson we will continue in our next video. So student, I hope you all have understood this lesson very well. Thank you.